Are there movies that have characters that you feel like you can relate to? If so, can you name what they are?
I think that there's only two, but they're like they're really dumb. Not in like they do dumb things, but it's like they just pop out randomly. And one is Too Fast, Too Furious, and it's Hector, the bald guy with the goatee that comes out when they're like showing all the cars, and he's like the only like Hispanic there, and then the rest are all like white or like other whatever. And then the other one is by this actor. He's like a Mexican actor, but he has like some American movies, and it's Eugenio Derbez, and it's How to Be a Latin Lover. Like that one just came to mind like right now. And but then the rest are all like, oh, you like super spies, or like, oh, like scary movies. And there's like no, like, personally for me, since you can tell I'm like Hispanic, there's like no Hispanic there. Like there's just like white people and African Americans, and like you can't really relate to them because I feel like they don't really like have that. They don't really know like what it's like to be like me or like you.
In what way have stereotypes affected you?
I feel like the only time that stereotypes have affected me were when I clean houses with my mom on Fridays and Saturdays whenever she needs me. So I realized that the second that like I kind of put on like my work hat and like put on the outfit, I immediately lose all white passing part of me, because the second that I do that, whenever I meet with a client, they'll be like, oh, I didn't know that you spoke English, or like, oh, I left a few dollars here, did you see somebody take it, or something, and basically implying that like I would steal money from them. And I feel like in that way is the only way that I feel like stereotypes have been kind of affecting me personally, because what happens is that I feel that the second that I am cleaning houses or I am doing something in this kind of outfit, I'm just kind of seen as an immigrant, because it's kind of like an immigrant job. It's work. It's a manual labor, and so when I do that, I basically just become the epitome of stereotypes of like, oh, manual labor, oh, you don't know how to speak English, oh, you're unintelligent, oh, you could steal from me. And so I feel like that's the only way that's ever been present, other than kind of just like, oh, this and that, this and that.
I would just think like, goddamn, one day I'm gonna leave the valley. Fuck me.
There's nothing to do in the valley.
That's what I'm saying. Like, do you ever, like, when I get older, like, I get a better job, or in your case, you graduate?
What are some common stereotypes you've noticed in films?
The ones I've noticed, like regularly, are usually like, oh, like in Spanglish, like they're like, okay, like Hispanic women are only like good for either being like housemaids or babysitters or like sex symbols, like Selma Hayek usually plays. Other ones would be like Stand and Deliver, where like it's about like a teacher trying to like teach these like this like it's not like in that it's not like it's not mostly Hispanic, but like it's like there's a good amount of them in that movie, and like it's just like saying, oh, okay, like I got it, like in my perspective I think it's saying like, oh, okay, like these Hispanic kids are like this dumb that we gotta bring like this really 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 good teacher to like come and teach them about like simple math. And then also they're usually either like cholos, like in like comedy movies like Friday After Next, or they're like gardeners and like, or usually illegals, but we never really have like movies where they show like successful Hispanic people, or and if they are successful, they're usually like drug dealers, which is like, oh, okay, like not all of us like want to deal drugs. Like we want to like have like real jobs, we have real goals, and I think that's like somewhere where like this generation like they just get that and they think they can only be that, and I don't know if that's just something that it doesn't stand good with me.